Hello everybody, welcome back to another mock video, well, mock series now. We have now progressed from small little tiny builds to a ginormous, not ginormous, but like pretty large scale build. Now, maybe wondering, what is all this? And this brick will explain it all. Now, it's too bright right now, because of all my lights, sorry for that, all my lights, it's a white brick. And this will be the beginning of our new series, the Echo Base on Hoth, where we're going to be building the Echo Base using a ton of parts. Now, in this episode, we're mainly going to focus on the trenches that I have set to be like right around here. Right here, I'm thinking the trenches, because we need to have the cave that, actually no, I take that back. The trench should be about here for all the rebel troopers to like shoot out, and then we can have like turrets on each side, like 3 turrets. And then we can have in the back, we have like the actual big like door thingy, and then it'll go on a little bit. I'm thinking that like once it reaches by here, it'll stop, like it won't like curve up anymore to create the hill, so that you could look at it from the side. So that's going to be interesting to see how I build it. I'm going to have the door, like, I want to try to see if I can motorize the door so that it'll open and close at, like, how it is. Because that would be really cool if I can get it like that. Also, I'm thinking in the back, I doubt this is a possibility, but it'd be really cool if I could get maybe, like, an elevator system working for, like a little patrol tower. Because there are, like, even if it doesn't lead to anywhere, like if the elevator just like stops, I just want to show like there's like layers and like the elevator's going up and down or something. I don't know, I thought it'd be cool. Maybe I could do a door back there instead, because there are no like actual like levels going up, but actually going down, which I think would be better. Now, here I have 2 boxes. Now these 2 are going to be used for the mock inside the rebel hangar. So this is the X-Wing from the 2012 Lego set lineup. Mine's destroyed because I have to put it inside for some storage. And also, I'm in a different area, so it may sound a little bit more bigger because I'm actually in my garage instead of, like, my room area, because my room is experiencing some, like, there's some things going on in it. I'm just going to be here. Plus, it's a bigger space for me to work on this. There's no space for me to build this mock. But we're going to use this X-Wing. We're going to have it parked inside. Maybe we can modify it by using the new X-Wing cockpit, because that one I really want to get. And maybe I could also make a purchase for like the 2018 X-Wing to go alongside with this X-Wing. But I don't know. It's just a possibility. Now in this bin, I have the Snow Speeder, and it's seen better days, same with the X-Wing. But I think it'll look really nice in a lineup if we could have the X-Wing right over here. And then, let me just move these boxes out of the way so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see the layout. So we'd have the X-Wing over here. And then we'd have some, like, a little, like, cargo thing. We'd have some rebels walking by. Things like that. We'd have some mechanics, that little thing that goes like that on top of the ship so that mechanics can get on top. And then over here, we'd have the Snow Speeder. Maybe I could find another Snow Speeder, because I think 2 Snow Speeders could look really nice here. And then we could have like one guy getting into one of them, and the other guy is like, he's like fixing his ship or something. I don't know, it'd look really cool. Before we actually get into the trenches, I do want to talk about one last thing. Now, I found this piece, and it's literally just like, if I put this right here, and then if I just twist this, actually no, the other way. If I just plug this in like that, it should start pulling it in, I think. Doesn't matter, it should be pulling it in. I think it could be interesting if we have like a droid, like a astromech unit tied onto this, and we can have it going up and down from the X-Wing. Like it's dropping into the X-Wing and coming back up. Or maybe we could just have like a handle instead of having it motorized. But now we're actually going to get into the trenches. I'm going to do a short little time lapse, get at least maybe a base plate of the trench done. Maybe less because I don't have a lot of time today, but we're going to try to get a little bit of the trenches done today. And then next week or the week after, depending on how things are going on, we'll be able to finish up the trenches. Now over here, I have a bag of white parts, which are just miscellaneous parts. I'm going to take out all the plates and all the bricks to create some like snow mounds right here so that we can have a nice trench, and we have to have it go inwards as well to show depth in it. And then it'll look really nice when we have it looking straight out like that. And it'll look really cool. But now I'm going to do a short little time lapse. Put my phone here using this tripod. I'm going to put it over here so you guys can see, or actually over here, so you guys can see what like I'm building, and I can have the trench actually working, things like that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So on with the time lapse. You just saw the time lapse, so you've all these spare parts away. This is where you guys just were. Now I'm just gonna show you guys all the layout, everything. So I didn't get a lot of stuff done. I did come up with a nice floor plan for me to use. I'm gonna stick with this floor plan throughout. And I also did a lot of experimenting. So on this side, it's not really that good. So forget this side exists because I was just using scrap parts to see what it would look like. This part is the one that I mainly want to focus on. So I came up with a good idea for how I want the slope to look. I was thinking of using like curved plates to show like it's curving downwards. But I think that slope plates look better because they're not really that like smooth, which really emulates how the snow looked in Hoth. Now I also came up with these little like assemblies. So I just found a lot of these 1x2 dark bluish gray masonry bricks, and I thought, if I put them right here on this side, I couldn't find all my masonry bricks, so I just took random parts together. So if I just put this back on. So if I just put this right here, this could look like a little assembly right here. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, because I'm using a lot of like crate for inspiration, because in Empire Strikes Back, we do get a lot to see of this, but I just seen like crate because Battlefront 2 has a lot of that stuff. They also have Battlefront, they also have Hoth. I just like, crate is just, it has a lot of more like detail inside the trenches, and I want to get as much detail as I can. So I've been looking at crate images to see what it looks like. So if I just pop this off, put this on top, and then I'm going to take this piece. It's not going to be this tall. It's probably going to be maybe that tall. Actually, no, that's a little bit too tall. I think it'll stop like right there. It'll be 4 blocks tall. Right, is tall enough for a minifigure. So let me grab a minifigure so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll be back with you in a minute. Here is Dax Ralter. It's very fitting for this location. Let me just focus on him. So this is Dax Ralter. It's very fitting because he's a Hoth pilot. So I just put him for scale. I'm thinking we could have it like this, right? If I get it nice and leveled. It's kind of a little bit taller than him. So what I am thinking is, focus on Dax, don't focus on the boxes. So let me remove that part. Now that I've seen it, I'm considering just keeping it 3 tall. So I don't have a minifigure. I don't have a blaster right now. So just pretend he has a blaster in his hand. If Dax is holding a blaster right above the trench, it would be like this. I have him standing right here, and then I take this plate, and then the blaster would be flush on top of the brick, so that you can see that he's holding the blaster, but he's getting the most amount of like defense because it's just gonna be flat on here. And I could even like have it be stuck in between the plates so it gets a little bit lower. So this is how I want it to look. So if I have it like that, you would see it'll look like that. So you get to see like, oh, he's holding his blaster. And it's going to be like this for the entire way. So it'll go from over here. No, focus on Dex. It'll be from over here. It'll be a little bit of like, it'll look like it's going down even though it's not receding. Then it'll go on even more all the way over here. And then over here, I'm going to have it stop right here. There's going to be a little door, and there's going to be a turret on top, which is like those big dish turrets. And this got the turrets right. Now, we're going to work on this section next episode, so that we can finish off at least this one base plate. We got barely anything done this episode, because this is a very short episode. It's mostly about like laying the groundwork, seeing what everything's going to look like, starting on this small part. Now, I am going to like work on this on the side. So if you see a lot of like, oh, you haven't seen a lot of stuff that I'm working on, it's just because I've been working it on the side. It's like I've been doing it during my spare time, and I won't be recording for some of them. So if you don't see an episode, if you don't see a lot of building, it means that it's probably because I haven't filmed it. Like, I'm not going to film it, or because you skipped an episode. It's probably going to be because I didn't film it. Now, we're going to finish this one next episode, so by the time next episode happens, it's probably be in a week or 2 weeks, we'll have built up this section, and it would stretch over to this side, all the way to here. I don't have any Hoth Rebel minifigures, besides for 4 pilots, because of my one snowspeeder and the X-Wing. So I'm going to try to make a bricklink order soon for me to get maybe 6 rebel, rebel troopers. 2, actually I don't think I need any more rebel pilots. So 6 rebel troopers, and then Princess Leia, Han Solo, C-3PO, and maybe we could get like some rebel technicians working around. So it's not going to be a big minifigure display area. It's going to be quite small for minifigures. But, I mean, it'll look pretty decent. But on the final thing, before we go, we're going to work on this part, right? It's going to be the cave. Now, I'm thinking on this side, we can build a little Wampa cave. Just like a little Easter egg. And on this side, we can have like I don't know, like maybe a micro scale AT-AT. Like we can have like the cave is going up to here, but there's like a little cutout hole in here, and there's like an AT-AT that's just walking around doing its thing. I think it'd be pretty cool if we had that. Like a little, not Easter egg per se, but like a mini build that people could like see and enjoy. Then final thing, I'm considering to build the little tower that goes on here. I don't remember if it's actually in Hoth. If it's not in Hoth, then I'm not building it. But if it's in Hoth, then we're building it. So by the time next episode happens, I'll get the layout done on the whiteboard so we can see what we have to work with. And we'll start working on this part. So that's all for me, everybody. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a future upload of this series. I also do make some video game content, such as playing like Battlefront 2 and Star Wars games and Marvel games, things like that. Things that you may enjoy, you may not enjoy. This is just a project that I do on the side every Wednesday. I build Legos. So if you are interested in this, make sure to subscribe and wait for next Wednesday for the next upload. Now, a lot of you may be wondering why I didn't upload on Monday, last Monday, and then also the Wednesday before. It's just that, like, I haven't been able to make that much Lego content due to, like, getting this entire setup ready. So maybe we may have to make these every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. But we'll be able to get at least a decent amount of content from this mock for 2021. I have some big plans that I want to make for 2021 regarding how the Legos go for Lego Wednesdays And then for how my gaming, how I'm going to have the Monday and Friday videos, how I want those to be really like clean. I want to make more edited content because, I mean, I edit my content, but it's just really, it's not as good as it could be. So I want to get more work done into my videos. I also do want to do more things than just this. Like, I'm actually thinking of, instead of having this, like, a channel where I just do whatever I want, I'm thinking maybe I could have a Lego channel, and I can have a, like, gaming channel. So, let me know if you would like to see that. It'd be really interesting to see if I could create a Lego channel, because I did that once, and, it didn't really work out well, but let me know if you want to see me do a Lego channel, exclusively just for, like, these types of stuff, and also the, Wednesday mocks. Let me know if you want to see those, and, yeah. Have a great day. Bye.